Welcome to A Little Dreaming is Dangerous, the Proust Questionnaire Offstage. I'm Betsy Lewis, and my quest is to reveal the psychological underpinnings that inform the work of our city's busiest stage artists. My method is the Proust Questionnaire, a 19th century personality quiz, popularized in present day by Vanity Fair magazine, Inside the Actors Studio, and now this series for TheaterJones. Jonathan Norton is an award-winning playwright whose work has been produced at theaters and cultural institutions across Dallas and the United States. At the time of the questionnaire, he is the playwright in residence at the Dallas Theater Center, where his play Penny Candy has just finished its world premiere run. It's July 2019. Jonathan Norton, hello.
Hello.
What sound or noise do you love?
People laughing.
What is the trait you most love in yourself?
My ability to just listen and observe.
What's your idea of pleasure?
My idea of pleasure, a long, quiet weekend to myself, relaxing.
Who are your favorite actors?
My favorite actors. That's such a tough one. I would have to say, okay, I can't, because there's so many people I love that, like, to say one person, or especially in this community, I mean, yeah, so I can't even, but there's so many people I love, yeah.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is the idea of just running out of time.
What or who is the greatest love of your life?
What or who is the greatest love of my life? Oh, that's a really mean question. Oh my God. Because, like, if you, oh man, that's hard. Yeah, I would say ultimately my parents, who are not here anymore, but yeah, and I miss them.
What is it that you most dislike, besides that question?
What I most dislike, I dislike people who force their opinions and beliefs on others, and also people who just offer very unsolicited advice and opinions when it's so completely inappropriate to the moment, and I can't. I try to just separate myself from those people.
What sound or noise do you hate?
What sound or noise do I hate? I hate when people, you know when people have nervous tics? And if it's like a nervous tic that, like, when they're patting their foot. And I had a rehearsal like once, and it was a friend of mine who did that, and it just, because it does something weird to it throws me off. And I do it, it's funny because I say that, but I'm like the biggest offender of it. And so I'm always having to, like, catch myself, because this leg right here is the leg that I'm always, like, prone to do this with. And once I was doing, like, a panel interview, and it was the first time I noticed it because it was on video, and I got to watch the video later, and I realized that the entire video my leg was like this. And it was really, really, really embarrassing. I was doing this, like, the whole time.
I just zoomed out so we could get that. What do you like most in your appearance?
What do I like most in my appearance? Obviously the hair. Obviously.
Your idea of sadness.
Oh my God. I think my idea of sadness is simply having to hide some very essential part of who you are.
Your favorite musicians?
My favorite musician, there's an artist, her name is Liz Wright. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. Have you? Do you know? Yeah, I love her. I love her. Oh my God, I love her music. I love her voice. I love the richness of the tone. I mean, I just adore her.
What is the trait you most deplore in yourself?
Deplore is such a harsh word, but I would say the thing that I try to work on and I get really annoyed with is I'm someone who's not big on confrontation, and sometimes you need to just be confrontational. You know, I'm not big on that, and so I'm trying to work on that.
When and where were you happiest?
When and where was I happiest? No, I happiest. I try to believe that I want to think that I'm happy in the moment, you know. And so for me, the idea of putting happiness in like another time or place in my life just feels like really, really tragic. You know? So I would ideally like to say like I'm happiest right now in this moment.
What is your greatest regret?
Well, that's personal, I guess. But I do have a regret that's not like deeply personal. Like it's a regret, but it's not deeply personal. And that's that I did not attend an HBCU, a historically black college or university. Yeah.
Last question. What other profession or professions would you like to try?
I always wanted to be a Disney Imagineer. Yeah, seriously, like designing theme park attractions and like the queuing areas and like coming up with all the like complicated backstories for the attractions. I've always wanted to do that.
Jonathan Norton, thank you.
Thank you.